Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Tom's Gadget Garage. In today's video we're going to be doing a comparison between the Lectric XP 3.0 and the Engwe L20 2.0 electric bikes. Now both of these are folding electric bikes, which means they're designed to maximize portability, which means you can store them away in a smaller space or throw them in the trunk of a small SUV and head off into your next adventure. Another thing to mention is that both of these bikes have a starting price of under $1,000, which puts them more in the budget-friendly category. But the question is, which one of these bikes is going to give you the most bang for your buck? So what we're going to do today is we're going to go over what I consider some of the most important categories and look at the pros and cons of each of these bikes in those categories. And with that information in hand, you'll be able to make a more informed decision as to which one of these bikes might be most suitable for you. Now, full disclosure, I did purchase the Lectric XP 3.0 with my own money back in August of 2023, and Engwe actually sent me the L20 2.0 for review purposes, but as always, all thoughts, opinions, and conclusions are my own. And at the end of this, if you decide you want to purchase one of these bikes, I will include some affiliate links in the description below. If you use those links to purchase this bike, it absolutely helps support this channel and keeps the wheels moving on future reviews, so thank you in advance. So, without further delay, let's jump into the details. The first category that we're going to be looking at today is going to be power and torque, which is really important for some people when choosing a bike. Now, I will say that based on my riding experience with both of these bikes, they both have more than sufficient power to get you through 99% of the riding scenarios that you're likely to encounter. But one of these bikes definitely has a power advantage over the other. Now, the Lectric XP 3.0 does come equipped with a 500 nominal watt motor, which is capable of cranking out upwards of 1,000 watts and 55 Newton meters of torque. On the other hand, the Engwe L20 2.0 comes with 750 nominal watts of power, can crank out upwards of 1,125 watts of peak power, and 75 Newton meters of torque. So the Engwe definitely has the advantage on paper. So how does that translate into real-world riding experience? Well, right off the bat, I can tell you that the Engwe L20 2.0 definitely has the acceleration advantage. It gets you up to speed much quicker, and that's both with throttle-only mode as well as pedal assist. And of course, that's to be expected with a bike that has a larger motor that's capable of cranking out more power and torque. To further test out power and torque on these bikes, I took them both to Phoenix's South Mountain, which is almost 9.5 miles of nearly continuous incline, basically taking you upwards of 1,900 feet in elevation gain, with some sections having grades upwards of 10%. Now, I will say that both of these bikes did get me to the top very comfortably. It's just one of these bikes had to put in a little extra effort. So what do I mean by needing a little extra effort to make it to the top of the mountain? Well, the Lectric XP 3.0 required me to use all 5 levels of pedal assist, as well as more of the 7 gears to make it to the top. Whereas the Engwe L20 2.0 really only required me to use the first 3 levels of pedal assist, as well as fewer gears to comfortably make it up to the top of South Mountain. And so, although both of these bikes got me up there comfortably, I had to use more power, more pedal assist with the Lectric than I did with the Engwe. The next category that we're going to be looking at today is going to be the brakes. And when it comes to e-bikes, brakes typically come in 2 different flavors. You've got hydraulic disc brakes, and then you've got manual disc brakes. The main advantage of hydraulic brakes is that you're going to be able to exert significantly more stopping power with less effort. Whereas with manual brakes, you're going to have to pull on those brake levers a lot harder to come to a complete stop. I've also found that hydraulic brakes deliver a much smoother braking experience. The Lectric XP 3.0 comes equipped with hydraulic brake standard, and the Engwe L20 2.0 comes with manual brakes. So in terms of braking power, stopping power, all that fun stuff, the advantage goes to the Lectric XP 3.0. Now, the next category that we're going to look at is going to be the battery that these bikes come equipped with. The standard range edition of the electric bike comes with a 48-volt, 10.4 amp hour battery, which translates to approximately 500 watt-hours of capacity, whereas the Engwe L20 2.0 comes with a 52-volt battery at 13 amp hours, which translates to about 676 watt-hours of capacity. So in terms of fuel in the tank, you're going to be able to go farther on the Engwe L20 2.0 than you are on the XP 3.0 with the standard battery. Now, as I mentioned before, Lectric does give you the option to upgrade to the 14 amp hour battery, which is going to give you similar watt-hours to the Engwe L20 2.0. The only consideration there is you're going to pay extra for that. Now, how does all of this translate into range? Well, if we're just looking at the 13 amp hour version of the Engwe and the 10 amp hour version of the Lectric XP, you're going to get more range on the Engwe. But testing these out isn't very straightforward, and here's the reason why. I do a lot of my e-bike tests in pedal assist level 3. Now, pedal assist level 3 on the Engwe L20 2.0 is going to take you to about 15 miles an hour, whereas on the XP 3.0, it's going to take you to about 18 to 19 miles an hour, so it's not apples to apples. But if we just look at watt hours of the batteries, you can conclude that you're going to get more range on the Engwe. In my tests, I was able to get 49, almost 50 miles of range on the Engwe L20 2.0 in pedal assist level 3, and using the long range version of the Lectric XP 3.0, which is equipped with the 14 amp hour battery, I was able to get approximately 39 miles riding around in pedal assist 3. Another thing to consider with these batteries is that the Engwe has a 52 volt system, whereas the Lectric has a 48 volt system, and that's really going to be more important when it comes to voltage sag. So with most electric devices out there, as you start wearing down that battery on a long ride, you're going to find that once you get below about 50% or so, power does reduce. You know, acceleration is going to be slower, pedal assist isn't going to be as strong, and that's more pronounced on a 48 volt system than it is on a 52 volt system. So less voltage sag with the Engwe. So in the battery category, the Engwe definitely has the advantage. Now, the next category that we're going to look at is going to be the rear rack capacity, which is going to be especially important if you're going to be carrying around cargo. Now, with the Lectric XP 3.0, it has its rack directly welded onto the frame, which means you can carry loads up to 150 pounds. With the Engwe L20 2.0, it's got a bolted on rack, which means that you're going to have about 55 pounds of load capacity on there. So with the Lectric, if you want to throw a second rider on the back, you know, carry loads of cargo, a kid seat, whatever, you have more capacity to do that. So in terms of, you know, cargo capacity, the Lectric XP 3.0 definitely has the advantage. The next category that we're going to be looking at today is going to be ride customization, or the advanced or P settings on both of these bikes. With the Lectric XP 3.0, Lectric gives you basically full reign over the settings of this bike. So you can go into those P settings, you can adjust pedal assist sensitivity, pedal assist strength, you can change the behavior of your throttle and the pedal assist system, the brightness of your display, and the list goes on. They actually have an entire menu of things that you can go in and customize. With the Engwe L20 2.0, you don't have that level of customization. It's very basic, basically changing, units of measure, backlight stuff, really down to the basics. So this becomes important when you want to go change things like pedal assist strength, which is one of the differentiating factors between these two bikes. So, for example, the Engwe is a much more powerful bike, and so you definitely get stronger off the line acceleration. And when you switch between pedal assist levels, the acceleration can be rather abrupt, and you have no way to kind of tone that down. And I'll show you right now a quick clip of what that looks like. Alright, so this is a demonstration of the pedal assist strength on the Engwe L20 2.0. We are currently in pedal assist level 2. I'm going to go ahead and bump us up to 4. And as you can see, the power kicks in really strong and gets us up to speed very quickly. As you can see from that clip with the Engwe, when you switch those pedal assist modes, that acceleration is immediate. It gets you up to speed very fast. So if you're looking for a budget-friendly e-bike that gets you up to speed quickly, is a faster e-bike, that could be a great option for you. With the Lectric XP 3.0, if you don't want, kind of that level of acceleration, you can actually go in there and adjust the settings. And the default settings are very calm. So, when you transition from one pedal assist level to the next on the Lectric XP 3.0, it's very smooth, as you can see with this clip. All right, so here's a quick demonstration of the pedal assist strength on the Lectric XP 3.0. Right now I am in pedal assist 2. And when I bump it up to pedal assist 4, you can hear and feel the power kick in, but it's very gradual. So it gradually gets us up to speed. So the PWR system on the Lectric XP 3.0 does a really good job at ensuring smooth power delivery. So if you're looking for more of a relaxed ride, that can definitely help out. And as you saw there, the Lectric XP 3.0, when switching pedal assist levels, does take a little bit longer to get up to speed, so it's going to be a lot smoother. And the reason why I bring this up is when I first started covering the Engwe L20 2.0, I had comments from people that were saying, wow, it really is a fast bike, it really does accelerate. But I also had some existing owners of Engwe reach out asking if there was a way to, smooth out the power delivery, to reduce the strength of the pedal assist system. And, after doing some research, reaching out to the company, you just don't have that level of customization. So definitely an important factor to consider when choosing which one of these e-bikes might be best for you. The next thing that we're going to be looking at is the price of these two bikes. And I don't like to mention price in my videos because they're often subject to change. Sometimes they go higher, sometimes they go lower. But as of the filming of this video, the Lectric XP 3.0 Standard Edition is priced at $999, whereas the Engwe L20 2.0 is priced $200 cheaper at $799. If you want to get the longer range version of the electric bike to be more on par with what you get with the Engwe, you're going to be paying about $1,200. So if you're looking to save a little money, the Engwe L20 2.0 really does give you a lot of bang for your buck. So bringing it all together, here are the pros of the Lectric XP 3.0. 1, it's got the hydraulic brakes. 2, it's got very smooth power delivery with its PWR system, so switching between those levels of pedal assist is very smooth and you can fully customize it. The third thing is, of course, that ride customization. You do have the ability to go in there and tinker with things until you get the ride that you're looking for. And then, of course, you've got the larger carrying capacity with the rear rack. So if you're going to be lugging around cargo, the Lectric XP 3.0 is going to be the better option. So looking at the pros of the Engwe L20 2.0, you're going to get a bigger motor, which is capable of cranking out more nominal and peak watts, as well as significantly more torque, which all translates into faster acceleration, both in throttle only as well as pedal assist levels. And then you're also going to get improved hill climbability, especially up particularly steep inclines. You're also going to get a larger battery with higher nominal voltage, which is ultimately going to translate into more range and less voltage sag as you wear down that battery on longer rides. And all of that at a very competitive $799 price point. So as you can see, both of these bikes have their advantages and disadvantages. Let me know in the comments below if you have questions, comments, thoughts, concerns. Which one of these bikes you think is a better fit for you? Happy to hear it. And if you do decide to purchase one of these bikes, if you use the links in the description below, they definitely help keep the wheels moving on future reviews. And as always, thank you so much for tuning into Tom's Gadget Garage. We'll see you next time.